Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today I'm with my good friend to the channel, George Hansen, and he's got a great car. George, what year, make, and model is this one?
This is a 1957 Ford Thunderbird.
Let's take a look at our featured attraction. So George, come right alongside me. We have two tops to this car, a hard top with a portal, and it has the convertible top stuffed in the back, and we're not going to show you either one of them today. However, in the trunk and treats, you'll see that. So George, tell me why this car out of all the cars in the world?
I'm not sure. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for these. A neighbor across the street had one, and I got to polish it from time to time, and I just fell in love with it. I've always thought it was such a pretty car. Very unique, very well designed.
Well, it's in my top 10 cars, is the 57 Thunderbird, because the design, I think they really got it just right. And of course, when the T-Bird went from a two-seater to a four-seater, I just think it lost a little something. These vents open on the inside so you get a little more air in your feet. We have the Kelsey Hayes wheels here on this one and the Thunderbird script. And although I really like the 55 and 56, I think the 57, and we'll turn it around and show you the back here in a moment, but got it just right. I think the headlights were just right with the single headlight in 57. Of course, they started to make four headlights in 58. Even some of the 57s had four headlights, not of course the Ford Thunderbirds, but some other cars, some of the Dodges and things. But the open grille like that, the luxurious logo that you see right there, and boy, the sun's just hitting it, that hood scoop there. Let me just show that one more time since the sun is really hitting it, just to give you that look right there. It's just a tremendous design. The windshield. George, can we pop the hood on this one? The sun's hitting it so we could take a look at that engine. You have this hood scoop. You're going to find out something interesting about that hood scoop when we get to the trunk. So I'll give you a little tip. So the hood opens that way. Let's show them what we have under the hood. Well, right off the bat, you can see that hood scoop. You can see out that hood scoop. It looks just like it did in 57. Now, George, we've got a little dress-up kit, which was, correct me if I'm wrong, an option at that time.
The chrome package, the chrome valve covers, and the chrome air cleaner was an option.
We've got the instructions here for the blower. You can see the word 12 volt there. You can actually see the ground from this side, and the headers come up. Then we have our trim tag there. Try to get low enough so you can get that. Maybe I need to go that way. See it that way. But man, it really looks good. Your regulator. The tag on the radiator. I'll just feature that from this side. Your water bag. And as we come around the front, George, we have our brake booster here.
Yes.
Got it.
It's this unit right here for power brakes.
And our battery, the 12 volt as it says. We have your gas filter. See a little AC there. They give you a nice, yeah, Midland there. We'll give you that overall look. Just wonderful, just like it was in 57. Let's fire it up, shall we? That is just so smooth. Great with that chrome dress-up kit. George, let me listen to it idle. Can you step on the brakes for a second? There's those brake lights. We will turn it around for you. But let me let you listen to that idle. Oh, that's nice. George, give a little rev. Thrilling. Give it one good one, George. Nice. All right, and we'll turn that around for you. I told you that we'd turn it around, and I just love the way the points are on this car. First of all, you can see those fins tip outward of the car. You can see the bumper has that nice masculine look to it. As we get closer, you can see the really nice Thunderbird logo there, like you have in the front. You have that, the taillights that stick out like that, those rocket-like explosion tips. And one of my favorite pieces to the car is this quarter panel view right there, where you could see that tail and just that nice, wonderful body line that bumps up towards the door handle and comes out just right. So as we open the trunk, we've got some trunk or treats for you here. And one of the trunk or treats, well, that might be the original spare tire for this car. We're not sure. We can see tubeless here. We have the Firestone there. You can see some information down here. We're not sure, but this could be the original tire. Here's one I'll challenge you with. There's the overall trunk. Here's inside. You can see your jack information there, your jack stowage. What do you think this is? Remove cover for summer operation. Well, you might not think about it, but this is for the hood scoop. It fits inside the hood, it bolts in, and then of course you take this out so you get breathing through the hood scoop on the front of the car. So that's that. Well, let's take a look. We've got a little brochure here for you for the Thunderbird. You have the new dash, new limousine luxury, and the Thunderbird can blend them. Talks about your Y-block V8, practical. Here's your Y-block, your colors. George, is this flame red? Is that the color of this one?
That's correct.
Flame red. Your matching interiors. Your tops. By the way, he has both tops, the porthole, and we've got the soft top on this one. Your new luggage compartment, which you got to remember, in '56 they had a tire right there, not inside. So a huge improvement in my opinion. And you have your Master Glide power, your swift brakes, your power windows, and your dial-o-matic four-way seats. Now this is a brochure that folds in four. We opened it up specifically so you could see that, so now you can kind of see how that works. There's your Thunderbird luxury when you're out going to the opera, which that's the look on your face when you're in the opera in this car. Matter of fact, that's the look on your face almost every time you're in this car. Total enjoyment. That was a really cool little picture how they did there. You've got it there in the winter with the hardtop, the porthole window, your specifications of some of the engine options. And then just for grins, we'll turn this around. Tennis, anyone? There's that hood scoop piece. You would have that behind, and strictly personal with the great photos. And that's your trunk and treats. George, with tell me what was the reaction? Here you were as a kid, you were washing that neighbor's car. What was it like when you finally got your own?
Well, it was pretty exciting. It took me about 40 years to get it, but I finally got it. And I'm very excited about the car. I love to just go out in the garage and look at it, or to take it for a ride. It's a lot of fun. So it's just it's a nice piece of history and what the cars used to represent years and years ago.
You're a great caretaker, George. May I open it?
Absolutely.
Thank you. So as we open it, it's got that push button there. And when you come here, the lifeguard design. Do you have any idea what that is, George?
I think it's a unibody, but I'm not positive on that.
It was tested on the road. You're greeted to that crest right there. You have this single bench seat there. And then the top is behind this, so you fold the seat up, the top comes up. I'll show you that interior from here. Nice wraparound. You can see the door sill, that nice turned metal look to it. You always know that you're driving that V8 312 cubic inch under there. We have our gear shift. By the way, you have to put it in neutral before you can turn that, and that works. So we have our left air, our lights, our wipers, all your instrumentation on the dash, like so. Your town and country buttons at the top, your heater, and the way it just all wraps around. So classy, as you can see that. George, I think there's only one thing left. I think we need to take it for a ride.
Take it for a ride?
Let's go.
That's the true test.
That's the true test.
We'll take it for a run.
Let's do it. We are here in the 57 T-Bird. Couldn't be a better day. I said, George, this is our chance to screw around. And what did you say?
I said, let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Can't wait.
We're always screwing around, right? How's it feel when you're driving this one?
It's really a lot of fun. It's so much fun. The car is very responsive. The steering is very light. It's very easy to steer, and it's got power brakes. Easy car to drive, but it's just fun. It's just a fun car.
It's got a great sound to it too. I'll just show people where we're driving. I love that hood bubble and those headlights. Has a little Batmobile, 66 Batmobile look to it with that hood. You know, one thing I like too is with this car you sit really high. You know, you're not low slung. It's not like a Corvette where the new Corvette where your head's just barely meeting the sill.
Right.
You know, if you look at George's arm there, it sits comfortably, and
right where it should be.
And everybody gets a chance to see you, so they know that it's something special. I've said that this car, when you drive it, and you've let me drive it, thank you for letting me drive it, but when you drive it, you know, you feel great because everybody can see you. It's a fun car. It's got great style. Just the perfect design.
It attracts a lot of attention, which the people that designed it deserve a lot of credit for the beautiful design of this car.
No doubt. No doubt. I'll show you just a little bit of our road here.
Rides pretty nice, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, no, I think it rides great.
For a short wheelbase car.
Yeah.
Nice car.
Great driver for sure. We'll just let you take a little of that ride in with us. As I like to say, it'll bring your heartbeat down a little bit. What a great ride. Well, George, always so much fun getting together. We always have I'm just a blast when we talk, and screw around really is what we end up doing. But George, so much fun. Thanks so much for being on my car story.
Thank you, Louis. It's an honor to be on your car story.
Thank you, George.